Tekashi 6ix9ine is back with another music video, and this time it's featuring the Queen, Nicki Minaj. The music video and song is called Trollz, and let's just say that rappers really don't like it. The reason that so many rappers like Drake, Snoop Dogg, Meek Mill, and more are hating on this music video is because an hour before the video, 6ix9ine went live to expose all of these rappers. He basically called everyone a snitch. Yeah, you heard that right. 6ix9ine called these rappers snitches, so it's no surprise that all hated on his new song, Trollz.
Hey guys, before we get into the video, make sure to enter our giveaway to win any of these prizes. All you gotta do is subscribe to the channel, comment the keyword, like the video, turn on post notifications, and most importantly, watch the whole video.
We've all seen the side of Tekashi that we were used to before we got locked up. His new song Trollz is basically another way of saying that he is in fact a troll and how everyone's mad, kinda like his song GOOBA. Some of these rapper reactions are pretty crazy, so stay tuned, you don't want to miss these reactions.
Do you want to win a brand new iPhone or a brand new MacBook Pro? Maybe you'd prefer a $500 Amazon gift card? Well, comment the hidden message in this video for a chance to enter to win.
Now, for those that are new to all of this, he signed a $10 million record deal, which is what he's been working on during his home lockup. 6ix9ine knew that he was going to be making a lot of money right as he got out. At the beginning, he was very quiet and staying very low-key because he was grinding to make his new music. He also has even more music coming out very soon, but recently that has all changed because he was allowed by the judge to shoot and record music videos in his backyard, which is what he's been doing. And now 6ix9ine is grinding, and there really is no stopping him because, well, he's hiding and nobody knows where he lives except for Nicki Minaj. Many of us were curious as to how he was going to act and how he was going to handle the whole rat snitching situation. He handled it exactly how he expected him to. His new song Trollz was basically all about how everyone is mad and that he's back out. I mean, the name of the song is literally Trollz, and he's laughing and calling people dumb throughout the entire music video. That shows us that his trolling personality has not gone anywhere and he's still the same. Now, let's jump right into these rapper reactions. First off, Meek Mill. Now, there are many reasons why Meek Mill is especially mad about 6ix9ine's new song Trollz. The first reason being that 30 minutes before the song came out, 6ix9ine was on Instagram Live completely exposing Meek Mill. Meek Mill said that he wouldn't hang out with a rat like 6ix9ine, and he also said if you hang out with the rat, then you are also a rat. Well, 6ix9ine completely exposed Meek Mill by calling him a rat. Meek Mill is signed to Roc Nation, and the executive is Desiree Perez. Desiree Perez talks to Meek Mill pretty much every day, and they obviously hang out a lot. Well, 6ix9ine exposed Desiree by showing that she too once was arrested for selling drugs and she ended up snitching in order to not get time. So it looks like Meek Mill does hang out with the rat. So does that make him a rat? 6ix9ine went on the live saying that Meek Mill can't pick and choose who he calls a rat because he hangs out with the rat. And well, this made Meek Mill extremely mad, and he had a lot to say about 6ix9ine's new music.
I'ma show you how this rap game, right? I'ma show you how this rap game is full of liars, right? I'm gonna show you how this rap game is full of rats, right? I'm gonna show you how this rap game really works, right? I'm gonna start off with Meek Mill, right? I'm gonna start off with Meek, right? And look, you need this clout. I'm not clout chasing because I got more followers than you. I'm more popping than you. You know this, right? Listen, I don't got no animosity to Desiree, but people just want to pick and choose when they want to pick and choose, right? Meek Mill, you're first, right? You're going to be first. Desiree Perez, right? She's an executive at Roc Nation. She's an executive at Roc Nation. Desiree Perez was arrested, right? Desiree Perez is a Roc Nation executive that works with Meek Mill. Matter of fact, let me show you. The story that spooked Dash revealed how Perez, the wife of longtime Jay-Z wingman Juan Perez, became a cooperating witness for the DEA in the 1990s. Again, this is public information. This is public information. You see Meek Mill right here with Desiree Perez, right? Your executive is a rat. So you pick and choose? Because if you don't want to be around rats completely, you're with a rat right there.
Meek Mill was probably the most vocal out of all the rappers about Trollz, posting multiple tweets about 6ix9ine. Meek Mill thinks the song is trash, and he also mentioned on Twitter how Nicki Minaj's fan base is tweeting him hate right now, but he tweeted back saying his fan base has his back. If you didn't know, Nicki Minaj and Meek Mill dated for quite some time, so literally this entire song is aimed towards Meek Mill because it's featuring Nicki and the name of the song is called Trollz, so they're definitely trolling Meek Mill. And it seems like their goal of making Meek Mill upset worked. Meek Mill said that 6ix9ine needs to apologize, and also he said that the song was trash. Meek Mill said that it was super trash, and he basically just bashed 6ix9ine and everything about him. 6ix9ine did respond like most of us would expect him to, saying it's funny how Meek Mill has a baby, and he's worried about a rainbow-haired kid. He also went at him again saying, imagine being this pressed, Nicki don't want you no more, just back and forth between both of them. Future really didn't like 6ix9ine's new song Trollz, and he just isn't happy that 6ix9ine is doing well after snitching and being free. Now, Future usually doesn't like to beef with other rappers, but like many of these other rappers, he isn't a fan of snitching. But instead of calling out 6ix9ine for snitching, he talked about something else. Like I mentioned before, 6ix9ine made a huge list of rappers he had beef with, and he talked about why he doesn't like Future.
There's so many rats in this rap game. I got a list. I'm gonna go down the list. This whole album, I'm gonna go down the whole list, right?
Now, Future called out 6ix9ine for not being a good man, but 6ix9ine said on his live that he can't see his kids because his baby mama had sexual relations with someone from the 9 Tray. 6ix9ine then went on to say that Future does nothing for his kids, and he also raps about hard drugs, but has never gotten locked up for it. I'm not sure if rappers should get locked up just for rapping about stuff, because then pretty much every rapper will be in jail. So I don't really know if 6ix9ine was exposing Future, but he definitely was throwing some dirt on Future's name.
Now, who's next on the list? Listen, Future, you don't take care of your kids, right? You can't compare me to you because I can't have no communication with my baby mom was having relations with my co-defendants. I'm gonna stay away till I'm off house arrest, right? Something you don't know about. You rap about all his drugs, never got arrested for drug offense. Help it make sense to me, right? Help it make sense. We all know your homie. Listen, I'm half your age. You are old head to me. Listen, I'm half your age.
Snoop Dogg. Recently, Snoop Dogg has also reacted to 6ix9ine and his new song Trollz. Obviously, Snoop is an OG, so he doesn't like 6ix9ine very much. Snoop thinks that 6ix9ine's new song Trollz is trash, but he also had more to say about 6ix9ine. The feud between Tekashi 6ix9ine and Snoop Dogg has escalated. 6ix9ine appeared to seemingly imply Snoop had snitched on Death Row co-founder 6ix9ine, who is currently incarcerated. Snoop has also become a prominent critic of 6ix9ine and recently called out social media users and publications for portraying the controversial rapper in a positive light after being released from prison to serve the rest of his sentence at home last month. Snoop posted a since-deleted video telling 6ix9ine to stop talking about him and pointed out in the caption that he and Such have the same lawyers, so why would Snoop snitch on Such? But actually, Snoop never denied snitching, so he might actually be a rat too.
Y'all want to talk about rats? Snoop Dogg's paperwork right here. There's Snoop Dogg paperwork all over the internet. Snoop Dogg's paperwork right here. Snoop Dogg's paperwork for everyone to see. But nobody want to talk about it? Huh? Nobody want to talk about it? All right, let's hear it from Suge real quick. This your man Snoop Dogg manager at the time.
They well-known names. They informing the police. They snitches.
They snitches? What?
They get in trouble. They gonna get a free pass.
Why they gonna get a free pass?
There's several artists that would never ever come to prison.
Never?
No matter what they do.
Are you serious?
Rich the Kid. Now, Rich the Kid had a lot to say about 6ix9ine's new music. Rich the Kid have always had beef in the past because, well, they're both famous from New York, and we all know that 6ix9ine loves to say that nobody is even close to as famous as him in New York. 6ix9ine loves to call himself the king of New York, and the biggest reason is to just make all the other rappers from New York hate him. Rich the Kid took to Instagram saying, honestly, imagine coming home a rat and thinking you're the king of New York City. Anybody from the city should be disrespected, and that's just facts. It's clear that Rich the Kid isn't a fan of 6ix9ine and his new music. 50 Cent. Now, since 50 Cent is from, the old school era of rap, he doesn't agree with 6ix9ine's decisions. Snitching in the older era of rap had a major punishment, and he's upset that 6ix9ine is not really getting that punished. If anything, he's kind of being glorified for millions of new fans. Now, 50 Cent has even gone on to say this, and I quote, "If this is the new generation, may God please help us now." In the past, before 6ix9ine got arrested and, snitched all that stuff, 50 Cent and 6ix9ine actually used to be quite good friends. And when I say good friends, I mean 50 was like a father figure to 6ix9ine. 50 Cent actually claimed 6ix9ine to be his son, so they were very close. 50 Cent would also often give 6ix9ine guidance in order to maintain a good career and to stay relevant in the music industry. But after the news of 6ix9ine snitching in order to get out of serving time, 50 Cent actually lost all respect that he had for 6ix9ine, to say the least. 50 Cent actually also stated 6ix9ine should not call him anymore. If 6ix9ine were ever to call 50 Cent again, he would immediately hang up and get a restraining order. So, 50 Cent really isn't playing around. 50 Cent doesn't want anything to do with 6ix9ine, as he's a snitch and there's a lot of weird things behind the scenes. He just wants to stay in his own lane, but it's going to be pretty interesting to see how 50 Cent will react when 6ix9ine releases his new album. I think it's safe to say that we officially have Tekashi 6ix9ine back, and social media is going to be very entertained once again. I personally do find it very interesting that he has so much freedom with what he says and his social media, but like I said, that's just entertainment for us, so we'll see a lot more reactions to this. We're going to see a lot more comments against him, and we'll see if anyone co-signs him and works with him again other than Nicki Minaj. So with that being said, I'm gonna end the video here. I do want to know where you stand on all of this. Do you dislike 6ix9ine? Are you happy he's back? Or are you on the side of calling him a rat and never supporting him again? Let me know where you stand on all this. Also, don't forget to leave a like on this video.
Hey, lights, camera, action. Pull up with a bad bitch. If you wanna set, showing me the cash app. Hey, don't expect me to pick my phone when you call. I've been working, I've been serving extra. Yeah, we with the extras.